Hi everyone, this is going to be a video for the sign of Sagittarius. I do already have a message for you guys that kind of came through during like a pre-shuffle that I did. So I feel like you could be connecting with someone who has Pisces in their chart, or you have Pisces in your chart somewhere that is playing a prominent role. Kind of what I was picking up on is like you're going through a time period right now, or the person you're connecting with is going through a time period right now that requires a lot more structure and a lot more discipline. So take that as you will. This could be you, or it could be the person you're connecting with. Like, you might be realizing that maybe you need to be more disciplined about something, or maybe you need to have more structure in order to achieve your goals more easily. Like, there's something like that where you're gonna have like clarity, where it's like you're gonna get structured, you're gonna get organized, you're gonna learn how to put things in place. Like, I don't know if you've maybe been like confused, kind of disoriented, kind of like, and see, that's where this Pisces placement that keeps popping up keeps coming in, because it's like there's an emphasis on Pisces, and there's an emphasis on that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like not having a direction to go in, like kind of like, you know, two fish swimming but their tails are tied together. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, this could be in your mind, this could be in the sense of like a connection that you're in, this could be about a work opportunity, but it's like you're pulled in like all these different directions, and it's like you have to discipline yourself and focus on one thing at a time, or restructure and focus on one thing at a time. It's something like that. So I hope that that makes sense. If this is in reference to a person that you're dealing with, instead of like your own world, or like your own agenda, your own goals, if this is in reference to an outside person who you could be connecting with, this person is learning how to discipline, learning how to structure, learning how to organize themselves to accomplish things in a more effective manner, instead of just swimming around in circles and not knowing what direction to go, or being spread so thin that they don't know what they're doing, like not having their ducks in a row, quote unquote. Yeah, so let me jump into the cards here. You could have, if this is you, you could have somebody helping you, like, achieve those goals, like, even, like, a mentor, or, like, you're gonna come in contact with somebody who's very grounded, very organized, very structured. This person, like, they're good at the things that you're not good at. And I don't mean, like, put it in, like, an offensive way or anything like that, but it's like this person mirrors back to you your weaknesses, and vice versa. Like, you do it for each other. Like you might be really good at being free and being flowy and enjoying the small things, going with the flow, whereas this person is not so good at that. Like, this person's more structured, more disciplined, more like regimented, and you're like not like that at all. But it's like a strength and weakness collateral, like mixing to make like harmonious energy going on. So again, take that as you will. It's not meant to be insulting by any means. It's like, for example, like if you're really good at like the creative side of things, and you're really good at like ideas and inspiration and art and music, and you're really poetic, and this person would be like really mathematical, really analytical, very like the opposite of you. You see what I'm saying? So somebody is having sinus issues that are like causing like tooth pain, or like sinus issues that are causing like other areas of like your jaw or like your mouth to hurt, but it's like it's your sinuses, so just be aware of that. Because like honestly, like I can even relate to that, because I have sinus issues, and sometimes I won't even know that I have a sinus infection, and it'll like hurt other areas of my jaws, and it's like, and then I go to the doctor and they're like, oh, you actually have a sinus infection, and I'm like, what? Didn't even know. Like, I don't know, it's kind of, it runs through my family, I do know that. But you might be one of those people where it's like you might have a pain or like an ache, and it's like you've never felt it before, so it's like you might be like, oh, this could be a tooth pain or whatever, and the dentist is like, it's not your teeth, it could be your sinuses. And your sinuses can actually make your ears ring too, and so can tooth pain. So I don't know if that's relevant, but they're just showing me a dentist, and then they're showing me a doctor, and then I'm seeing like ears, and then ringing, and then tooth pain, and like being at the dentist, and then like it's all like very symbolic. Like there's some type of a connection with that. Wisdom teeth, even. I just heard the word wisdom. And again, I don't remember what comes out of my mouth when I'm in this state, because I'm just connecting. So if you catch it, you catch it. If not, let it pass, you know? There's an emphasis on alkaline water. I think I'm saying that right. pH. Could be a pH balance. Alright, Sagittarius. I also have a message for somebody. If you can't sleep at night, put lavender. If you can get lavender, pure lavender essential oil. Again, diluted if you make sure you like just be, use your essential oils how you use essential oils. I'm not gonna, pretend to teach anybody or anything like that, because I have my methods. Not everything I do works for everybody, right? So, again, lavender oil, bottom of your feet. For sleeping. There's something like with legs. Like, I don't know if it's like restless legs, or maybe you can't fall asleep, can't stay asleep. Okay, let me pull one more card, actually. This is interesting to me. Okay, so you could either have somebody younger than you who's going to come towards you. You're not really going to really like how they're communicating. It's something like very short, very direct, like not a lot of emotion, not a lot of... It's just very dry, you know what I mean? But very point blank. You could also be point blank with somebody, or you could be coming off this way to somebody, but I feel like you more or less have, because you have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress card. And I don't see the Empress coming in as the Knight of Swords, but then again, you could be coming in as the Knight of Swords, but this is behind the Empress. So this, it's almost like I'm seeing something kind of play out where it's like there's somebody kind of just like not tolerating somebody's bullshit, not tolerating somebody's combative energy, or you have multiple people that are trying to get your attention, or you have multiple energies trying to get your attention. You do have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card. And then you have the Two of Swords at the top of the deck with the Eight of Swords. So it's like not wanting to really... You could be at two minds about something, not ready to make a decision, not wanting to make a decision. You're pretty comfortable with where you are. It's like you're focusing on something entirely different. Like you're focusing on building. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You could be focused on building yourself back up. Like laying down foundational bricks for yourself. Like even though you're already the Empress and you already have something well built around you, it's like you're putting other things in place that are focused more for the future here. But I feel like this is another energy, but this is really kind of stumping me. I can already tell this is probably going to be a longer read. You might not really be paying attention to the way that somebody's coming at you, but like this person's coming in with the Five of Wands. So either this is of the Lovers and the Strength card here. So you can have multiple people kind of coming at you, and it's like you're not really content with like the way that, like, you're not happy with it. You're like, I'm not having this. Like, you're coming at me with the Knight of Swords. Like, I'm sitting in Empress and the Queen of Wands energy. It's like you're chilling. It's like not feeling like these people are meeting you at a certain level of like, and I hate to like put it that way, but it's like that's the only way I can put it to words right now. Ooh, this is very cryptic. A little bit hard to get out too. So I don't know if this is a person you're connecting with. It's like they're not like something's not coming out. Like they're not wanting to open up. Like, but there's competition, you know? So you have the Hangman. So this is interesting. There's that Pisces energy too. Saying change your perspective about something. Or look at something from a different point. Something could surprise you. Like somebody looks at you as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. It's like somebody very passionate, very intimidating, very grounded, very structured. Just fell on the floor here. The Hierophant fell on the floor, but I don't take cards off the floor. But I think that's interesting that it's the Hierophant. I don't know if you're in the process of changing your perspective on something, but it's like you have a lot going on. But I don't think that you're paying attention to it, because from my perspective as the reader, I feel like this is Sagittarius. The Empress coming in as the Queen of Wands, like coming in fiery, passionate, high, like 100% like in your power, like knowing your worth, knowing what you're all about, super wicked, intuitive, like you're in touch with something, you have something, like you have it like in your hand, like you have this in your hand. So I don't know if maybe you have somebody who's a little bit younger than you around you, or coming in younger, like, I don't know what that means, like, youthful, and you're just kind of like, especially it being the Knight of Swords, like, their communication's not really the best as the Knight of Swords, and I know that swords are about, like, intellect and, like, sharp communication, quick communication, thought, like, this person, like, the Knight of Swords, in my experience's communication is always very, like, sharp and short, and, like, not very, like, not a lot of flavor to the conversation. Like, this person's just very dry, and you might be conflicted about how they are coming off to you. Like, you might be conflicted about that. But then again, the Five of Wands for me also is like, you have other connections around you. Like, there's a conflictual kind of energy, but it's like you're focused on one. Like, you see one. You've lit one match, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some type of flame here that's lit. You could be also dealing with somebody who is in the process of changing their perspective about you, or changing their perspective about their approach. Again, take it as you will. But then you have the Two of Wands. So this is like needing to make a decision about something, but not wanting to make a decision about something. Me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, so a couple different things. You could be connecting with somebody who is going to change up how they approach you, because the way that they did it in the past didn't work. Like, they're figuring something out, as in, like, their communication style. Like, it wasn't... They're still coming at you as the Knight of Wands, So obviously, like, use your discernment with that, because the Knight of Wands kind of, in my mind, kind of has like the energy that I've experienced always tends to have a reputation of being like a little bit like a player, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this person's kind of in and out. They're very like about their wants, you know what I mean? Like, but this could also be very intense energy. You also have the Sun card here, so it's not a bad thing. You have the Tower to the Sun card, so, and the Tower is like right over the Empress, so it's like bringing this happiness. But see, you're not lowering yourself to like meet this person. Like, you're making this person like kind of like level up. Like, I don't know, like, take that as you will. Like, you're causing this person to like step up. You could be connecting with somebody who's Virgo. In their chart, they could have strong fire or air as well. But this person definitely has been like asleep for a long period of time, or they like don't do a lot of like action taking. Like, this person's like, I don't want to say bare minimum, but like bare minimum. Like, but maybe that's also because like they haven't been like fully like something's like being awoken in them. Especially with the Hangman and the Hermit. Like, they are seeing something completely different. But they're still coming in as like a Knight of Wands. So they're still coming in like a little bit more, I don't want to say like immature, but like in that direction of immature. Like, because it's like you're sitting as the Empress, you know what I mean? It's like you don't pay much attention to like night energy. Like, you're looking for somebody like who's gonna match that attitude. Because you're more about like, I don't know, like, I feel like this Empress is getting this Tower card though. And I feel like it's about whatever connection this is with whoever this is. So if you're in like this Empress energy and the Queen of Wands energy, like, the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. It's like as soon as you put your attention on something else, it's like, boom, here's this. And you're like, like, I don't want to deal with this right now. Like, but it's like kind of like playful though. Like, it's not stressful. Like, I don't see anything stressful. I just see being very like apprehensive, or like not knowing how to judge this person. Not like judging in like a judgy way, but like you can't read this person yet. So like this could be like a fairly new connection, but it's also like somebody from the past too. I see like a little fuzzy in my hair. Sorry. This could be somebody from the past, and you're just kind of like, I don't know. You know, like, it's very, this is coming in pretty quick though. This person could have been very conflicted about moving towards your energy, because I'm just, it's like intimidation factor, like power. Not power in like a in a bad way, but like self-love power. Like, this person knows that they can't come in and like fuck with your shit, you know what I mean? Like, you're not about it. They know that. Like, this person knows like they can't do that shit. And it's kind of hilarious to me, honestly, that they're coming in as a knight though. So I don't know, maybe it's more about action taking, spontaneous, like they go from like not really communicating to being like spontaneous, or being more action oriented. But I feel like you kind of might have looked at this person like, you're kind of like, you're just kind of a player, you know what I mean? Like, is what it is. You have the Tower at the bottom of the deck too. And you have the Three of Wands. So this is something that's coming in. This is a decision based in your core. Like, you've really got to use your soul for this. Really think about this, or somebody has really thought about this. Really, yeah, coming out of the Four of Swords. This person has a new perspective on something, or they're looking at something with clarity. Because they're coming out of that energy, they're stepping into this. You have the Mother of Pentacles with the Strength card. So this person is okay. So there's like that saying, like, I don't know why, like, you could be dealing with like a Leo, but like I'm getting like, it's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, like the whole saying, like, wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, like, you're dealing with like a lion in sheep's clothing. So this is like, this is somebody who's like, I don't know if they have strong Leo in their chart too, but like it's very like Leo-esque. It's like, oh, I'm here, like and you're just kind of like, like, okay. Yeah, okay, you're here. Because you already have something that you're like nurturing, you're taking care of. Like, your focus is not on them, and they're just kind of like, oh, hold on a minute, like, I'm here, like, I'm right here, like, look at this rose I brought you. Like, but they see something. They have the strength to like come forward with something. So this could be action taking. But I definitely feel like you're a little bit hesitant, because you're like, like, because this person's coming off like Knight of Wands, like Leo energy, and it's kind of like, you know, like, there's a little bit of like a hesitation to like trust it. And again, right over this Tower card. Oh, that's so many cards. Okay. Again, that's a lot of cards here, but so, okay. You have the Eight of Wands, you have the Devil card, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So, Devil's in reverse. It's like you cut off anything toxic, so that might be why you're like hesitating towards this, because maybe you had an experience with this person before, and it kind of pointed to toxicity, and you're like, I'm not going to invest time in this because it's clearly toxic right now. And this person's like coming back around after they've done some work on themselves, and they're like, you know, but they're still kind of coming in like player, like, and that's why I feel like you're a little bit hesitant, or you could feel hesitant when this comes in, because you're not really sure about the communication that you're getting. You're like, is this toxic? Is it not toxic? A little bit confused, but I feel like you're coming out of that confusion. You're seeing things clearly because you're still sitting in this Empress energy, Queen of Wands, Mother of Pentacles, so you're grounded, and it's like, you know your worth. Like, you're not going to put your time into anything that isn't worthy of your time. But with the Tower card here, it kind of makes me wonder if something isn't just going to kind of take you by surprise. But I don't think you're going to want to pay attention to it. That's the thing. So, because you're like, you're focused on what makes you happy, but somebody else is like coming at you because they see this happiness. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, so your advice is lay the weight down. you've moved beyond carrying stress. So if you're like worried about something, like let it go. Like, don't stress out about this. Like, just keep doing you. You have the Six of Wands twice. So you could be moving towards an emotionally fulfilling connection. Like, you're moving towards an emotional investment, whether it's this person or not. But it's like, I feel like it could be the same person, but this could also be... See, that just threw me for a loop, too. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Okay. That actually does make sense. Okay, so you could have been connecting with somebody who was healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Somebody's coming out of this energy because they see something clearly. They're able to move forward from something. Then you have playfulness that fell right over top of this Knight of Wands. So this person's trying to recapture something with you, and they're saying it's safe for you to love, open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's safe for you to just enjoy life in this moment, be present in this moment, and, you know, use your discernment with this person. But it seems like they're coming in playful to recapture this, because they've gone through some type of a healing process. They see things differently. They're going to approach things differently. They're coming in to recapture something. There's a good chance that this could be the same person, but again, don't be surprised if you know, again, this is a general reading, so obviously it's not going to resonate for everybody. You could be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is somebody like who's emotionally grounded. This person might have a tendency to like overindulge, but it's because he's like, you know, drinking a cup. But this person's very connected in their emotions, and I feel like you've already planted seeds with this person with the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Six of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Yeah, so this could be the same person, to be completely honest with you. Like, the more I see these, like, this could be the same person, and it's like they're coming in completely different here. They want to recapture something. But then again, you could have somebody new who could be a water sign, who you've already invested time with, and you're already moving successfully forward, and it's like this is finally coming through for you because maybe you had to change your perspective on them. You know? Like, maybe you had to change your perspective on how you saw this person. But I feel like there's an energy over here, you know? And that's kind of what throws me off. So, you know, again, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But again, I hope some of these messages could help. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll talk to you guys soon.